Hey everyone, this is the first time I've seen myself in a little bit. I do look a little dishevelled. I've not washed my hair in a while. I've just not been able to stand there. I've got a chest infection. At least that's what I think it is. And I got it on Wednesday. I was out shooting actually on Wednesday, but it was like the first symptom was a lump right here. Like it wasn't an actual lump, but it just felt like there was a clump there. But I thought, neck, maybe I slept wrong. I try and work on my posture, but maybe I've slept wrong. So I'll go out, do the photography. And then that night, whoa, it hits me like a ton of bricks. Now, I know I might sound not great right now because of the breathing, but believe me, this is the best I've felt. Not great, but the fact that I can talk without coughing every 5 seconds is a lot. Yesterday, I ate nothing. I've not even been hungry. I have done nothing but lay on the couch all day. Yesterday, I did try to do a tabletop things with some friends over the internet because I didn't want to let them down. But unfortunately, I had to go like 20 minutes in. I legitimately felt like I was going to pass out. I've not been able to sleep because my mind races. It feels like what happens when I have way too much coffee or caffeine in general in one day. My mind and heart is racing a mile a minute, and I'm having pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures just flowing in front of my face. I can't sleep because I have a TV in my mind's eye constantly playing action content from video games to movies to books to music to family to all kinds of shit. Basically, I had of like visual like TV things of old cartoon shows I haven't even seen in years. I can't even remember the names. What's that one with the raccoons and like the weird pink guy? The whole thing was about capitalism. That was hard to say for some reason. Yeah. So, but I'm feeling a lot better today. Not perfect, but I've been able to basically get a shower, wash myself, do my beard. Not my hair yet, unfortunately. It really needs it, you can tell. Do a bit of washing. And I was able to eat 2 apples before. Which last time I tried to eat, I puked it all up 5 minutes later. So, yeah. I'm currently waiting on a delivery. I've just ordered something. Lemons, limes, garlic, eggs, celery, cucumber, that kind of thing. Basically a bunch of stuff to help keep me hydrated and fight off mucus. Because the worst thing is not being able to breathe properly. I actually already think that I have sleep apnea. If you've heard my snoring, it's awful. I didn't realize how bad it was until I started using Pokemon Sleep. That sleep is terror. That sound is terrible. That's not normal snoring. That is me struggling to get oxygen. So I think I do have sleep apnea. I've never looked into it though. I really should. So that combined with this, and it's worrying, especially that's how my mother went. My mother essentially choked in her sleep. How, I don't know, but she essentially choked in her sleep. And having images of her and me going the exact same way, not fun. It's possible that she had it as well. Her snoring was awful. You know, and given her weight, everything was piled up against her. But it's one of these things, like last time I got sick, it's weird. I've dropped coffee. I've dropped terrible food. I've dropped everything. And I've lost weight, obviously, if you're not eating. But it's just like, maybe this is what I needed to kick myself up the arse and stop binging and stop comfort eating and actually, you know, focus again. I think I will after this. If you'll apologise the thing, I'm very shaky because I don't have much food in my system. I'm running on 2 apples and a shit ton of water at the moment. But thankfully, with lemons and limes, that water will be a lot tastier. So, yeah, maybe cucumbers and limes will be a good one as well. But, nah, I think this is the worst of it. Hopefully, not to jinx anything. Now, the reason why I haven't been doing the streams is because Wednesdays, I've been going out with a friend I met on the community walk, doing photography. The first time I went out with him, I actually taught another one of the people going there some basics of basically how to use a camera, and he picked it up super quick. It's great, smart man, and it felt good actually being able to teach someone the camera. It felt good, man. It's nice to put my skills to use, even if it's not, you know. I took one of a Robin that I'm really happy with, but I've not looked at the cathedral ones that I took recently, last Wednesday, and I'm not huge on the other ones that I took, of birds and whatnot, the prior week. But the problem is, because of social anxiety, whilst I do deal a hell of a lot better when I get home around 6 and 7 o'clock, I fucking crash and I need to go to bed, and I am asleep straight from like 7 o'clock to like what, like 6, something like that. I have good sleeps, mind you, but I can't do the streams like that. I'll be falling asleep on the keyboard. So I want to do the streams, especially with Dragon's Dogma 2 coming up. I'm just going to have to work it out. I'll tell him what it does to me, that despite how much I enjoy his company, and have really enjoyed it, and it's honestly, it's been amazing getting back into photography again, because it's been a long time since I've been in that mode. It's hard to describe, but there's, at the risk of sounding assy, there's a sort of meditative state that you get in where you're so focused on what you're doing, so at peace. And for someone that suffers from anxiety, that's big. I kind of got out of it originally because I was too critical of my work, and I still am. But I need to just enjoy the process again, which I am doing. So, yeah. You know, that's one of mine up there. That's of my old dog, Rosie. Oh, yeah. So, hopefully, I'll be well enough in a few days. Apparently, the cough will stick around for a while. But, yeah. Hopefully, this is the worst of it now. And it's uphill from here. Especially once I start getting food in my system that I'm not just going to immediately puke up 5 minutes later. So, yeah, I want to get back to the streams, but I also still want to do the photography thing. So it might be an either or day, or I'll figure out the schedules of some of the people, some of the friends that watch me, because it's mainly just friends. That's how I like it. I've had a taste of a big stream before, and I really didn't like it. I'm not going to say what it is. If you know, you know. Don't talk about it. But yeah, I did not enjoy it by that point where there was just so many people. I think it was like 700 at the time. Way too much. Overwhelming. That's why I've always said, like, I never want to be a big YouTuber. YouTube is just fun for me, but a proper YouTuber, way too stressful. I couldn't cope. Yeah. I want to do the streams. Legitimately. And I want to do the photography. So the best bet is to figure out another day to stream so I can do the photography on top of that. Sounds good. I'll figure it out. But for now, we're working on getting on the mend. Wish me luck. Oh God, my finger's shaking so much it's hard to press.